Welcome to another episode of Snack and a Movie. I have the lovely Jenna and Justina Neepin, and girls, well, those Rice Krispie squares have never looked so good.
Thank you. I whipped them up last night.
Oh, you just whipped this up and you brought them, you cut them, they're perfect squares.
Yes.
I know.
I practice.
All right, so the duo here, filmmaking, I'll start with you, Jenna. How did you start to become interested in making films?
Well, originally I wanted to be an actor, so I was doing the whole theater thing, and then I just found that I was doing a lot more stuff behind the camera. So like halfway through university, I was like, how about we go from theater to film? So I hopped into that program and just kind of snowballed from there. So.
And now working with your sister, how did the two of you get together?
Well, I was originally going into sciences in university, and then just had a complete, shift of focus, and I just went into arts and I went into film, and then it just kind of clicked from there because we've always made like videos as a hobby together, and it just made sense to do it as a career together.
Wow. And I want to talk now on NSI, New Voices. I've done stories with the program, and I guess that really helped educate you too, I guess, too, in the whole world of film as well. So, I guess, what is the program all about?
Well, I went through New Voices. Mm-hmm. The program is geared towards Aboriginal youth age 18 to 35 all over Canada. And basically anyone who wants to get started, get their feet wet in the industry, is a great training program to just learn the basics and really get hands-on experience and to work with local industry.
Yeah, so obviously great experience for you. Jenna, now you've seen things in front of the camera and behind it. Which do you like better, or do you still love to act too as well?
I would say I'm still more of a behind the camera person, but occasionally I will take the acting class here and there because I still like to try and keep in touch with that, and it certainly helps when you work with actors to be able to speak their language and know where they're coming from, because you can't just say, all right, be sad. You need to be able to, have that patience, have that dialogue with them, and I find that certainly does help. So.
Mm-hmm. What inspires you for films? What kind of stories?
Oh, I would say anything that's fun. Well, I mean, like, I get my inspiration from horror films or action films or anything that really makes me fun and excited to watch it. Then that's kind of where my ideas kind of snowball from. But then I would say other things like just life, things that interest me. One of our documentaries was about the Winnipeg Aboriginal Curling League, and because we've curled when we were kids and when we were in university and things, and we just wanted to do a documentary about something we loved. So.
Well, there you go. Okay, so we are going to see one of your short films, and it made me think, oh, I don't want to see winter again, but but it was, what caught me was the storyline. It was very interesting, and it was like kind of like watching a Hitchcock movie, kind of a little bit, and with the surprise ending, which we won't give away because you'll see that shortly. But I guess making a movie like that, I recognized a lot of the names. The film community here is very close and very tight, right?
Yes, absolutely. I've always said that one of the things I love about working in Winnipeg is that it's a community. It's not so competitive, say, from like bigger cities. And everybody knows everybody, and if you're trying to get a project made, someone will help you. Even if they can't help you directly, they'll show you where to go.
Yeah, so very fun movies. Let's take a little Rice Krispie square, shall we, girls?
Yeah, I will.
Huh?
Oh, okay. There.
All right, sit back and enjoy Mark.
Oh, crap. I'm sorry. I just spilled that on you. That looks expensive.
No, I don't think you got me. I'm fine.
Okay, good. I'm sorry. Have we met?
I don't think so. I'm pretty good with faces.
No. You definitely look familiar. I know. You're Mark Kennedy.
I am.
So you're the guy taking on that mob boss, George Anton.
That's me.
Wow. That's pretty brave, taking on the mob like that.
Well, it was only a matter of time before something really incriminating showed up. Crime doesn't pay, as they say.
Yeah. So, what's a savvy lawyer like you doing taking the bus? Shouldn't you have a sports car or something?
Yeah, well, I have a car, but the bus is easier, cleaner,
Wow. Brave and environmentally friendly.
I try.
I'm Sally.
So what kind did you get?
Excuse me?
What kind of coffee did you get?
A non-fat mocha with extra foam. I usually get regular coffee, but today I thought I'd do something different.
I always just get a mocha. Kind of boring that way.
You're not boring, Mark.
Thanks.
Actually, could I get your autograph? Thank you.
Well, it's nice meeting you, Sally. Are you taking the 14 too?
The 14? I thought this was the 41. What time is it? I am gonna be late. It was really nice meeting you, Mark. Maybe I'll give you a call after the trial.
Maybe sooner?
Yeah. Maybe. Bye, Mark. Task completed.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I wasn't watching where I was going.
Are you okay?
I'm okay, really. Have we met?
Oh, that ending, girls. I had to go back and forth. Ooh, yes. The actress, Ali Tatarin, was really, really good in that. Very, very strong. And Adam Smolik, everybody knows Adam. Yeah. But it was like, I know that guy. I'm not going like, oh, that's who it is. Yeah. But okay, let's talk about some of the interesting things that happened during the make of this movie.
Well, first of all, it wasn't supposed to be during the wintertime. It wasn't really set in the wintertime. It actually snowed the night before we started shooting. It was like 1.5 feet, 2 feet of snow.
Yeah, that's why our actors aren't dressed for winter at all, especially Allie in that really thin coat. They're dressed for fall, not winter.
I mean, it was only -10, but when you're out there in like thin clothing all day, then
It's cold.
It's cold.
So how long did it take to make that movie?
Shooting itself took about 2 days. Yeah, took about
We
2
had
days.
a scheduled 2-day shoot all day, and maybe about a week prep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Wow, and then post-production?
Post took all the way to all the way until its premiere at the Gimli Film Festival in 2013, shortly before.
We realized that there were a few shots that we didn't quite get, like all our coverage. I mean, it was my first time directing a short film, so we didn't get quite all of that we needed, but so editing took some time, but we got it.
Well, each film that you make, right, you learn from the mistakes and you kind of take advantage and make notes of what really went well and what worked well. What's happening in the future for you girls? Besides weddings, we were talking about weddings. So congratulations. Yeah, August 20th, the big day for Justina. She's getting married, and Jenna's celebrating her 2nd anniversary. So there you go.
Yeah, so we're taken.
You're taken. But what are you working on right now?
We currently have a short documentary in post-production, so hopefully that will be done in the coming months. And we got a few short scripts and a feature script in development.
Oh, nice.
Mostly written by Jenna.
Wow, so is it your first time writing script, or you've done that before?
Well, I did a writing workshop with Danishka Esterhazy with the Winnipeg Film Group. I wrote a feature script with her, and then that's where I first learned, and then me and my sister developed another feature-length script. So yeah, those are still kind of kicking around. We're sharing it around with people, see if anyone feels like making either one. And then yeah, a few short film scripts we've written and trying to get made too. So
Get made, so look at, they have the scripts ready to go. We just need funding, right?
Yeah. It's always about money.
Yes, it's the ongoing story of the struggling filmmakers. Well, thank you so much, girls, for dropping by, bringing the snacks, great Rice Krispie Squares.
Thank you.
I already finished mine.
That's it for Snack in a Movie. We'll see you next time right here on Snack in a Movie on Backstage 360.
Still to come, Nerio is hard at work creating his creation for Backstage 360, and in the Loft sessions, we rock it out with Attica Riots.